Hello and welcome back. Today, I'd like to do a little bit of reflection. It's been almost exactly a year since I first started this video series. At the time, I was preparing to shut down my lab, clean out incubators, turn off equipment, and as part of that, we had to film some videos of experimental things that we would not be able to do in class anymore with our students. And so there was a lot of quick work that had to be done before the university shut down so that we could pull together supplies, equipment, samples, and run through these experiments and videotape the demonstration so that we would have something to show the students since they were no longer going to be able to come into the lab and do that work. As I was doing that, I took the ideas that I'd had previously of maybe doing some sort of biology education videos on a YouTube channel. And so I had most of the basic equipment to start doing that. And I decided that I should do that at least in some way with the thoughts I was having regarding how I was going to do my teaching in this, really rough transition period we were going through at that time in mid-March of 2020. And so in a very, very fast period of time, I put together this series of short videos. And if you go back, the first of those were posted on March 16th. And in a period of just a week, I posted, I believe, 17 different videos, most of which were only, 5 minutes long. A couple of were a little bit longer where I got more into some of the technical things that I was trying to do. But a very, very quick period, I tried to put together some helpful videos that I thought might help my fellow faculty members who are also going through this sort of transition and maybe didn't have some of the prior experiences I had with doing, I've done some, basic video things before for my classes. I'd done online classes before. And so I was just putting all my thoughts together in a way that I hoped would help some of my fellow faculty members in that, very, very rushed time that we were going through. So that video series was quick, and in, a week period, we had 17 videos up on YouTube. And those were my first videos ever that I posted publicly on YouTube. So that was a big first step for me. A year has passed, and in that year, this will put me over 30 videos that are going on. Still that 17 at the beginning is the majority of those. But I've continued to think about what I can do to try to help by providing just my insights. It's one person's insights, but trying to provide those to you as a way of helping you as you continue to process and prepare for these many changing things that are happening for us throughout this year of the pandemic. And while a year has passed, it seems like it's gone so fast. It really does seem just like yesterday that I was filming those first videos on campus. Now I'm videotaping still from home because I don't spend a lot of time on campus. I don't teach face-to-face yet on campus, even though I do supervise labs that are being taught face-to-face on campus. All of that has changed, across the year. We've gone from 0 on campus back to some partial on campus, and now with vaccinations and things looking to be increasing. Every day we're getting millions more people vaccinated across the country. So potentially we'll be back to some sort of full in-person type courses by fall. But in between that time a year ago when we were shutting everything down and the time that we get back to some level of in-person classes at a larger scale, there's still a lot of transitions going on. There's a lot of things that we're doing as instructors to continue to try to improve our teaching and to work on taking the lessons that we've learned and applying those not just in our online or remote type classes, but those are also going to change maybe some of the activities that we do in our face-to-face classes. And that's a good thing, that we're constantly learning, that we're constantly taking these lessons that we learn from all of this and applying them to try to become better teachers. So there's always a silver lining if you look hard enough, I hope, in these sorts of situations, despite all the things that we've, gone through, all the loss that so many people have experienced. And we want to try to keep things moving forward, but it's good every once in a while to just kind of reflect back on what's happened and take that information, use it to try to do better in the future. And as we move forward, just keep in mind that, we've still got a long ways to go. There's still going to be a long time for people to recover, both emotionally as well as professionally and in their home life, from all the different things that have happened over the past year and the trauma and loss that so many people have suffered as well. So that's just my quick video here to just look back on the last year and again think about, as we move forward, that we can continue to learn, and the lessons from the past may be painful, but they are lessons that we can learn from. And I hope that everyone that is watching this is doing well and is able to help both themselves and others around them to move forward and get back on track if they were knocked off track academically or professionally in the coming months and years, because this is not, an event of this magnitude does not go away quickly, and the ramifications of it will last for a long time. But we are moving forward in a positive direction now overall, and I think that is something to be thankful for. So thank you once again for watching, and I will see you soon.